Okay, so we are live. You're welcome to today's live. Yeah, I hope everything is okay. Let me see. Please, as you just joined, just drop a comment. Let me be sure all is well. You're welcome. I see you, Martha. I see you, Duncan. Thanks for joining today's live stream. So we are going to be talking about 7 countries where you can relocate to on a tourist visa. Yeah. So you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me hear from you guys. Who is here? Please drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. Let's see. Please drop a comment. Mary, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. So the whole idea is that this whole relocation thing can get real difficult, all right? Very hard for many people because getting the requirements, like meeting the requirements to move abroad, can be so tough at times. So this video is just going to help you to know how you can easily meet visa requirements and get the visa. Okay, so if you're unable to get a job, if you're unable to apply for jobs, yeah, you're able to get a job, basically a visa sponsorship job, to be able to apply for a work visa from your country. You can explore a tourist visa, and then when you're in the country, you then get a job and switch to a work permit. So that's the whole idea of today's video. So there are some countries, naturally, a tourist visa, a visit visa is a visa where you just take to go to another country temporarily just to visit, all right, vacation, sightseeing, see a family member, see friends, things like that, and then exit and go back to your country at the end of the visa. All right. But sometimes you can go to a country and you like what you see, or one thing leads to another. You're like, I want to stay. So some countries have made provision for visitors that want to stay longer to be able to convert their visit visa to work permit while still in the country without needing to exit back to their countries to apply for a work visa. All right. So who is interested in knowing these countries that you can apply to? Yeah, Adebayo Paul, you're welcome. Blessed Lady, you're welcome. Sholaja, you're welcome. Dodgy, you're welcome. Valerie, Osasti, Temitope, Fumilayo, you're all welcome to today's live. Thanks for joining. Please, you can share the link, all right? Share the link with your family and friends. Let them get to join us. Let me see. I hope this is all right. Nope. Uh, okay, share the link so your friends and family can join us. I'm sure they'll be interested in the information that want to share today. Yeah. Okay, I hope that works. All right. Emmanuel, you're welcome from Cameroon. Jeremiah, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. If this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Jackie. And on this channel, I share information that will help you to move abroad. All right. So if you're planning to move abroad, then please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. So every time that I post a new video or I start a live stream, you will be notified and you get to watch it. And all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Love you all. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate it. All right. So let's see. Let's start with country number 1. All right. Country number 1 is one that I've talked about on this channel. And interestingly, not everyone really knows about it. So it's not staying the way I want it. I just want to manage that. Okay, let's manage it the way it is. Sorry about that. Technical glitches. Okay, that should be manageable. All right. Okay, so country number 1 is Canada. All right. So Canada, it's 100% legal for visitors to so convert their visas to a work permit while still in Canada without having to exit back to their country. So if you have a tourist visa to Canada, you can actually travel down to Canada and explore the labor market. When you find a job, you apply for a work permit while still in Canada. Okay, so it's very legal for visitors to settle in Canada. I'm sure many of you did not know about that. So this started, I think, in 2021. You know, a fallout after the whole pandemic and everything. Labor shortage started, and they really needed to make employers in Canada to have more options for hiring, you know, workers. So they had to look further to hire from visitors. All right. So when this immigration rule first started, it was announced to be for 2 years, yeah, which was supposed to end February of 2023. Or is it, yeah, February of 2023, right? And after the 2 years, they realized that there was still labor shortage and they needed to extend it again. So they extended it for another 2 years. So right now, this immigration rule is going to end March of 2025, according to what is on ground right now. So we don't know if it's going to be extended or not. But as it is right now, as I'm making this video, you can actually move down to Canada on a tourist visa and then convert to a work permit after you have secured a job offer. Okay, so that's basically how that works. So immigration laws change all the time. All right, so at any point you get to watch this video, because it's going to be on my channel forever. Okay, so any point you get to watch this video, it's important that you check out what the immigration rules are presently before you make your move. Okay, because things change all the time. All right, so how do you convert your visitor's visa to a work permit in Canada? What you need to do is get a job offer that has LMIA. Okay, if you're in an occupation that requires LMIA. LMIA is Labor Market Impact Assessment. That is what an employer needs to get from Canada Immigration to be able to hire a foreign worker. All right. So this LMIA is not you, right? The applicant that is going to look for it or going to pay for it or anything like that. I have heard recently that there's been a whole lot of people buying LMIA, people selling LMIA and things like that. And obviously all those things are like not so legitimate. Okay. People have really lost money in a bid to buy LMIA. So I don't know, try to avoid buying LMIA. LMIA is like it's free for you. It is the employer that needs to get that, you know, to give to you to apply for your work permit. So under no circumstance should you be buying LMIA. I know there's desperation everywhere and, you know, people don't just care, just want to buy it, but legally you're not the one to provide the LMIA for yourself. All right, so when you get your work offer from your Canadian employer, the Canadian employer is supposed to give you that LMIA, and then you apply for the work permit. You initiate your application online, right? And then I think something like can take up to 8 months to even get your work permit out. It really takes a lot of time because there's so much backlog. But Immigration Canada has been trying so much, you know, to speed up the processes and get rid of the backlog. So at the time you apply, you can't really know. I can't really say how long it will take you to get your work permit. All right. And even at that, different people that two people can apply for a work permit on the same day. One person will get it in 3 weeks, another person will get it in 3 months. So it's just, you know, different. It happens differently for people. So there's no like very fixed duration for that. All right. Adebayo Paul is saying that is because agents have hijacked the system. Well, agents have not hijacked the system. It's just that there is a lot of demand. Let me put it that way. And that is why people have come up posing as, yes, we can get you LMI just because demand is very high. It's not like agents have hijacked the system. There is no provision at all in Immigration Canada for agents, whatever, to get LMIA. It doesn't exist. Okay, so just try and avoid anything that is not legal. All right, just forget about that. It has something to do with agents. If there is no demand, there won't be supply. All right, it's because the applicants are so desperate and most times don't want to do things the right way. So that is why all these things have come up here and there. All right. Okay, so is it possible to get Canadian jobs from abroad, and what are the possible sites to follow? Oh my goodness, are you new to the channel? You're welcome. Cheap Presti, yes, you can get a job from overseas. As a matter of fact, If you want to move to Canada for work, yes, you can get a job from overseas. That is always like, should I say, the most comfortable thing to do. Get your job first before you move to Canada. It's cheaper, one, and number two is just, who just want to have that sense of security, and they don't want that uncertainty. Will I get a job? Will I not get a job? So it's most convenient to actually just get your job first before you move to Canada. And since you're new to my channel, I would recommend you just go to the playlist for Canada to see the videos I've done about this. Let me try and drop the link in the chat box for you, okay? So you can just see them. I have recruitment agencies, job boards in Canada where you can actually get these jobs, all right? So let me just drop that in the live chat. It all depends on your occupation, yeah? There are certain occupations that it's impossible for you to get a job from overseas, right? Some occupations are like that. So it all depends on which occupation you are. If it's not so easy for you, then you can explore the tourist visa angle. All right, I've dropped the playlist for Canada videos, all right, in the live chat. All right. I subscribed for one-on-one with you this morning. Still waiting for response from you. Adebayo Paul, are you sure about that? I think I've responded to everybody. Yeah, you subscribed for one-on-one with me this morning. Let me check. I'm not sure I saw that. Adebayo Paul, it didn't come in. Are you sure it went through? Because as far as I know, I have responded to everybody. Let me just do a quick check to find it. Oh, I've seen it. Adebayo Paul. Okay, I've seen it. I have seen it. Unlimited one-on-one consultation service. All right. So after this, I'm going to send you, I'll send you an email after this. All right. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. Any other question? You're a tailor. Can you get a job? Yes, you can. There are even immigration programs for tailors. All right. Just need to find it. I've done videos for that. There are so many immigration programs in Canada, like over 50. There are so many. Every province has multiple. So there are multiple immigration programs that you can take advantage of to move to Canada. So many of them. So you can check out the playlist for Canada. I've talked about all of that. For today, we just want to talk about the tourist visa, visit visas that you can explore to move abroad. If you find it hard to get a visa sponsorship job from overseas, then you may want to consider moving on a tourist visa. Okay, so I've talked about first country. So let's talk about country number 2, all right? Country number 2 where you can relocate on a tourist visa is Lithuania. All right, Lithuania is in the EU, is in the Schengen zone as well. So what you're going to be doing is to apply for a Schengen visa, right? And when you travel down to Lithuania, same thing like in Canada, you get a job and then you apply for your work permit while still in Lithuania. So one thing about all of these countries I'm going to be mentioning in this video is that you need to apply for your work permit before your tourist visa expires. Okay, it has to be before, because once it expires, you're illegal in the country, and that's a different story. Okay, and I'll only talk about things that are legal. Okay, so just try and apply before your tourist visa expires. As long as you initiate or you lodge your application, you're good. Even if it doesn't come out before, once you lodge that application, you're good. All right. Okay, so yes, Jackie, send me details for going abroad, which country and how to apply. There's so many. My channel is all about that. So Kanis Fatima, check out my channel. I have over 500 videos for you. So just go through them and see which one is for you. All right. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, I have a one-on-one consultation, like different types that you can get. So like Adebayo Paul right now, he did the unlimited one-on-one consultation. So for that one, it's open. You can talk to me anytime. I get to guide you all through the process until you arrive in a new country. Okay. And then there's also room for you to just jump on a call with me and we just talk for 15 minutes, for 30 minutes. So whatever your needs are, there's always something for you. So you can check out the link I have in the description box for one-on-one consultation. Look for the one that suits you and book for it. And you can also, I can also assist you, right, with your visa application as well. That's something I do. I help people to apply for their visas. I help family and friends apply for visas, okay? And if you want me to review your CV, if you want to apply for jobs, you need me to tailor your CV to the country you want to apply to, the right format, the right template, and right information that will fly in that country. You can also reach me as well, and I'll assist you with that. Let me put my email address on the screen for you. Yeah. Let's get that done. I hope I got it right. So yeah, that's my email address. I want to get it on the screen. Let me see. I can't see my mouse anymore. Let me use my phone. Okay. Oh, I can only pin it. I don't know. My mouse has disappeared. Anyway, I'll put it up later. For now, my mouse has kind of disappeared. So my email address, just reach out to me and I will assist you with any service that you want. All right. I got interested in the Ireland program, and please throw some more light on that. That is not why we're here. Check out the video for that. I have a video for Ireland. I think it was yesterday. So just watch that video. If you need more info, you can do more research, or you can book a one-on-one consultation with me and I can put you through in the way you want me to. All right. Okay. So Lithuania is country number 2, right? So country number 3 I want to talk about is Australia. All right. Australia is another country where you can go to and convert your visa to a working visa. All right. That is very legal in Australia. Can one apply for visa before he gets a job? Is it like you're not following? I don't know. Well, I don't get, just if you just join, it's just best to just listen before you ask a question. Okay. Just try and listen in before you ask the question first. All right. So Australia is country number 3, and it's a top country, a country where people love to migrate to. The immigration laws are quite friendly for foreigners, for immigrants. So you can actually go on a visit visa and then convert your visa to a work visa when you get a job in Australia. It's so straightforward, just like it is in Canada. It's very straightforward like that in Australia as well. You can get that done. So the main thing, what you need to do is this. When you choose like any of the 7 countries I'm going to be talking about today, there are more of them, okay? But these 7 are like, should I say the top countries people love to go to, the in-demand countries, so to speak, with my audience on this channel. But there are so many other countries out there that you can actually move to with a tourist visa and then convert to a resident visa and stay back in the country. So many of them, all right? So it's not just this only 3, not just the 7 in the entire world. There are many more of them, but I'm just talking about these top 7 because these are countries that I am sure my audience are really interested in. Okay. All right. So do that in Australia as well. But before you move, I wanted to say this. Before you move, ensure that you have done your research. Okay. And this immigration rule is still on. Okay. Because things change every day. I can wake up tomorrow and something I've said today, they've changed it. Okay. So always do your research for the time you want to move to be sure that it is still on. And something else you really need to do is to check for job prospects, the kind of jobs you're going to be getting in that country as you move. Because remember, the tourist visa has like a duration and you need to apply for your work permit before that expires. So you need to get a job like real quick. Okay. In most cases, you may have Canada is 6 months, right? Others will be 3 months and thereabouts. So you just need to act fast to get your job. So do your research for the country you're moving to know the job prospects for you based on your skills, based on your work experience. And there are kind of jobs that you can get that almost anybody can get. Jobs like au pair. Au pair jobs are kind of open in many of these countries that you can easily get to stay back. Care jobs, again, also you can get care jobs, like in Canada, for example, you can get care jobs, and they do have care jobs like when you're in Canada, these care jobs, you can get a care job that may not require any experience, okay, when you're already in Canada, because they're going to train you and all of that. And LMIA will be available for such jobs, right? So if you're currently not in a job that is so easy to find, you may want to check out one that you can just do just to get your work permit, okay, real fast, while you work your way towards the one that is in your profession. Okay. All right, so let's talk about country number what are we now? Number 4. All right, let me I don't know, my laptop has home. I need help. My my um my mouse is not working here, so that means it's working on my iMac. So I need to shut down my iMac because all my systems are connected. Everything I own is Apple, so all of them they're connected to one another. It's working over there, right? Please help me shut that down. Thank you. Okay, it's back here. Thank you so much. Okay, so I got my mouse back. Okay, so that's my email address on the screen. Okay, so let me let's see. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay, if you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up. All right, if you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're just joining. Oh, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ngozi. Thanks. From France. Agatha from Tanzania. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Emmanuel is asking, can tourist visa be renewed while still in the country? There are some countries where you can extend your tourist visa, but I think all the countries on my list, you can't extend it. The ones I want to talk about, you can't extend it. All right. But there are countries that you can extend your tourist visa, but not these ones that I'm talking about today. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next country. Country number 4 is New Zealand. All right. So New Zealand is just a sister. I like to call it a sister to Australia. It's an English-speaking country, still on that side of the world, and you can also convert your visit visa to a work visa. I've done a video about that actually. So I think after this live stream, I'm just going to get the videos I've done about the process for Canada, Lithuania, New Zealand. Those 3 countries, I've actually done videos about how you can convert your tourist visa to a work visa, like full breakdown and things like that. And the one for New Zealand, I even mentioned one particular visa you can convert to, and I mentioned the employers in New Zealand that you can get a job with to even convert your visa. So after this, I'm just going to get those videos and put them in the description box below, so you can check back later if you're interested in those 3 countries, Canada, Lithuania, and New Zealand. Okay, you can check out those videos to see how it's done. I have done it for people, so I know the entire process from start to finish. I've assisted people with their visa applications, and they've traveled to the country, they've converted to work permits. So it's something that I've done. So I know that it does exist and it's possible. Okay. So New Zealand, you can do that as well. And then the next country that you can do this, country number 5, right? Canada, Lithuania, Australia, New Zealand. And then the number 5 country where this can happen is France. All right. So that was when I saw Ngozi, I was smiling. Earlier today, I spoke with someone from France, someone in France, that got this done. So you can actually move to France on a Schengen visa. France is part of the EU. So the same visa you're going to be using to Lithuania is the same visa you're can use to France as well. But if you want to do this, you have to apply for the visa at their own embassy. Like if you want to go do this in Lithuania, apply in the Lithuanian embassy. Don't go to France first or Italy first and then go to Lithuania to do it. Just go straight to the country where you want to get this done. All right. And then, okay, so France, yeah. Schengen visa, get your Schengen visa, and then move down to France, get a job, and then stay back. All right. So France is very open for things like this. When you go to France, you'll be surprised. You see so many people, so many foreigners that are working. France is that open to immigrants. All right. So yeah, you can get that done in France as well. And then country number 6, where you can do this, is Germany. All right. You can also do this in Germany, and that will also be the Schengen visa as well. Okay, so the Schengen visa, if you don't know much about it, you can just Google it. It's a visa that is the tourist visa, the visit visa for all the countries in the Schengen zone. All right, so you can apply for this Schengen visa in any of the EU countries, the embassy of any of the EU countries, or the Schengen countries, let me call it that. You can apply in any of them. All right, and get your visa. And with that visa, you can just travel around all the 26 or so Schengen countries. Okay, but when you want to do something like this, like I said, apply in the country you want to go to. Okay, and then go get the job real quick, and then apply for your work permit before your visa expires or your time in the Schengen zone expires. I think you have about 90 days to stay in the Schengen area in every 180 days. You have only 90 days to stay. All right, so that is the time you have to get your job and then apply for your work permit. Okay, so yeah, that question that was asked by Emmanuel, you can extend. Before now, you could extend your tourist visa in Lithuania, but they have stopped it. So whatever time you're given, that is all the time you have to apply for your work permit. So try and be fast when you want to get this done. It's something that you need to be very fast with getting your job. It's really not so easy like that. That's why it's always safer to get your job ahead of going, because what if you go and then 3 months is not enough for you to get a job? Things like that, anything can happen. And then you have to go back to your country, then come back and start the process again, or, whatever. So that's something that needs to be done. How much is the visit visa for 6 months in Canada? It's not like they're going to give you 6 months visa. Even if they give you a 10-year visa, you can only stay for a maximum of 6 months. All right. So it's not like it's 6 months visa. All right. Canada can give you 5 years, 10 years, whatever, but you can't stay for more than 6 months at a time. And how much is it? I think it's 180 Canadian dollars if you're applying for the first time. 100 for the visa application fees, and then 80 for biometrics, or the other way around. I'm not sure, but everything is 180 Canadian dollars when you are applying for that. Okay, so the next country that I want to mention where you can get this done is Portugal. All right, so this is something you can also do in Portugal as well. So the way it works in Portugal is almost the same way Schengen visa. Go to Portugal, and in Portugal you can even extend your visa, your tourist visa in Portugal. You can extend it. So if your visa is less than 3 months, you can extend it while in Portugal to at most 3 months to get a job, and then switch to a work permit. So that is very possible in Portugal. The only challenge you're going to face in Portugal is actually getting that job with your tourist visa, because many employers will not be so open to giving you a job with a tourist visa, because they'll want to know where's your address, they just need a lot of things from you, things like that. So getting that job may be tough unless you know someone. So what you can do is, if you don't know anyone in Portugal, once you learn Portugal, try and look for people that maybe are from your country, or some people you can easily relate with that will assist you to get a job. Like now, if you find someone working somewhere and you're chummy with the person can recommend you to their boss or something. The easy jobs you can get in Portugal, like fast jobs you can get for you to apply for your work permit, is jobs in hospitality. I think those are like the easiest that you can get. And those jobs are also where you can get English jobs as well. All right. You guys know that in Europe, English is not like so widely spoken in Europe per se. So English jobs may not be so many for people that are on tourist visa. So you may want to look for jobs in hospitality, digital jobs, like should I say IT jobs, not like soft IT. When people say IT jobs, people would think of cybersecurity engineer, things like that. You can get a job as a digital marketer, a writer, content creator, data data. What's that thing called? People that put in data, things like that. Those are easy IT jobs that you can get in Portugal, and you would be able to apply for a work permit. So once you get into Portugal, look for the job, try to get accommodation as well, because you need accommodation, open a bank account. What else? You need your NIF. Just you would be able to find, if you're interested in any of these things, just let me know. I could probably do videos for each of these countries and really break it down for you how to go through the process of converting your visitors or tourist visa to a work permit. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to do those videos. Or you can book a one-on-one consultation with me, and I'll take you through the entire process. Okay, so you can just send me an email if you're interested in booking a one-on-one consultation with me. My email is on the screen, or you check out the links that are in the description box to book a one-on-one consultation with me, so I can just take you through the entire process. Or I can even do it for you. Okay, like I said, I do visa applications for people, so I can assist you with that. So yeah, so we've talked about Canada, we've talked about Lithuania, we've talked about Australia, New Zealand, France, Germany, and Portugal. All right, so those are 7 countries where you can move to with a tourist visa, and you can move with your family. So you just apply for visas for everybody, and you all travel together if you can afford it. Okay, so that's basically it. So let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I will be waiting to respond to not data analysts, people that put in data, like they can give you like some data for you to just type it into spreadsheets or something. I can't remember what they're called. Those kind of jobs are jobs that are easy to get as well. Not data analyst. Data analyst is more technical. It's data records. Also, I don't know what exactly it's called. Data recording kind of thing. That's what I mean. Okay. I think it'll be good you make each of these countries in details. Okay, I can do that. I can just take one after the other and just make videos on them for you guys. We'll do that. We'll take it one after the other. And we'll probably talk about some other countries as well that we can get this done. But those are countries that there's so many countries out there. I don't know why people don't really explore much. Data entry. Yes, that data entry. Right. That's the kind of job you can easily get. Yeah. Data entry. Thank you. Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we're done. I just wanted to come and really give just this quick info to you guys. So we are done with that. So just make do with that information, and let's see again tomorrow. All right. Let's see tomorrow. Hello, Mitch. Hello, Mitch. Kumusta po? You're welcome. Thanks for joining, Ati. All right. We are at the end. So if you're just joining, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment. We're done for today. Let's see you again tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much.